Good morning, class. So, let us start off with the new chapter, which is enterprise marketing. So, before we get into detail about marketing, we need to know what are the goals of business. So, as we know, for all businesses, the major aim or the most basic goal is to make a profit. So, that profit in the current scenario, it's not just in terms of money, but it's also to create better, say, customer satisfactory levels, to improve the goodwill of the organization, to build a better goodwill within the market, to have a good name within the society by serving them better. So, what do you mean by goal setting? So, it's nothing but to set up a short term or long term goals that can be incorporated within the organization in terms that is being quantified. That is such kind of objectives or goals. They will be developed in such a way that there are deadlines being set up to achieve that particular goal, and it should be in terms of a quantifiable measure. There should be a proper measure. So this is what I need by the end of this quarter. Okay, so that is what they try to mean by when they say quantifiable measures. So it's a very important exercise or a very important activity that an entrepreneur or a businessman should do. This is to ensure that there is a proper performance level or satisfactory level of performance that can be attained by the organization. So when there are goals being set up by the organizations, there is a very clear picture of what should be done in the future and how things have to be worked out in order to achieve those goals. Now, all these goals, setting up of goals, say these quantifiable measures, helps the organization to become more proactive rather than being reactive to different changes in the market. Okay, so what goal setting helps an organization to become is to first check that the goals are relevant or not. The goal should not be something that which cannot be which cannot be achieved and see like it shouldn't be so superficial. It shouldn't be superficial. That is what they try to say. It should be quantifiable. It should be relevant. Okay, so earning profits is a good, it's a particular goal which almost all organizations have, but say sometimes just earning 100 percentage profit in the very next quarter may not be quantifiable. So it's like it's more of a superficial goal which may not be attainable by the organization which has just started new. And these goals should be it shouldn't be an abstract. It should be a particular, it should be a clear set of goals saying that we need the company to have a profit of, okay, say 30 percentage increase in profits, but where, how, and what will you do for it? That should also be clear. So how profits, is it in any particular product line or for any product service as such. Then business goals, it should be attainable. It shouldn't be superficial like we said earlier. Then comes smart goals. So you'd have heard smart goals. So what do you mean by smart goals? This is how an organization should set up the objectives that has to be achieved. So what do you mean by smart goals? It's you can have, it's an acronym which has been used for the type of objectives an organization should be setting up, right? So it's called specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time based. That is your goals. It's a simple way to remember how an organization should set up their goals. It should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time based. Smart. Then next comes marketing strategies. So marketing strategy is nothing but creating a strategy or a method in order to improve the company's or the organization's performance by bringing together the different elements within the marketing mix. So what do you think is a marketing mix? So marketing mix is nothing but some certain variables that help the organization to interact with the market. So you would have heard the 4 P's of marketing. You would have heard terms like that. 4 P's of marketing. What are they? Product, price, promotion, and place. That is what is called marketing mix. Now, in the current scenario, it's not just these 4 P's. There are certain factors which also bring the 4 P's or the marketing mix to the next level. It includes packaging, positioning, people, and sometimes politics is also a part of marketing mix. So, how do they bring together these components to create a method to penetrate into the market? That is what is called a marketing strategy. These are activities that marketing that will deal in analyzing the situation of a company within that particular market. This is what is called a marketing strategy. So before we start off with how marketing strategies can be developed, you need to know the different components of these marketing mix. So product, like we discussed, like how we discussed earlier, marketing mix, these are the 4 major components: product, place, promotion, and place. So we'll be dealing with these topics in detail in the upcoming classes. So meanwhile, please go through the textbook, please read thoroughly, and try to bring out any different ideas if possible. There are case studies given in the beginning of the chapter. Try to read it and try to relate these topics along with that case study. So before we log into the next class, you can be ready with it and you can have a recollection of these topics. Thank you so much, class.